Hey guys, it's Justin once again, and yes, you're listening to Darwin. It was on a bootleg VHS that I am transferring to DVD right now. I had a friend give me it, and well, along with some other VHS tapes, and I believe this was dated from the mid to late 2000s, in which Brian and the band were performing basically the Live at the Roxy set for Setlist 1. Setlist 2 was Pet Sounds album all the way through, and then the encore. Of course, that's Darwin. And it's not really what I was aiming for today, but today I was needing to kind of talk to you as a viewer. I'm needing you, and I was really inspired by a podcast today. It wasn't even a Beach Boys or Brian Wilson, not even music podcast, but it was a wrestling podcast. And I go through every pay-per-view, and it made me think, man, I really want to do that with the Beach Boys, do a podcast, and, go through every year of their career. Yes, I know it would take forever, but it would be a lot of material for a podcast. And I think we could go through every single and every album and, use all of our resources. The thing is, I only know how to do this tech, this type video, upload to YouTube. Nothing hard. I don't know how to do a podcast. I don't really have the equipment for it, and I'm not really able to buy that kind of thing. But if somebody were to have that kind of equipment and want to collaborate and do a podcast with me, that would be awesome. I don't know how we could set up by messaging or whatever on Facebook, or email me on YouTube, or messaging me. But I think it's a really good thing, a really good idea, a podcast, because there's not too many Beach Boys podcasts out there. How many Beatles podcasts are there that you can find? There are rare. I have searched, and there's barely any Beach Boys. And there's some, but they just don't keep up to date that much. And I would really love to, do updates that either are the Beach Boys news, like what's going on today in Beach Boys. And if it's nothing really new, if we just did it once a month, we could tell that, oh, Brian's working on his album, and, Mike performed Pisces' Brother at this show or whatever. I don't know. But I would love to just be able to go through all the albums and talk about them. Go through every song, unreleased and released. Talk about them and whatnot in depth. And if anybody knows anybody that would love to do that, that would be great. Maybe we could set up a Skype or something, or FaceTime, in which we could record our voices talking about it. Really cool conversations or something like that. Anyways, as I said, I don't really know how to do that kind of thing for a podcast. And so I don't know what type of, how much you need to know about it and going into it. So anyway, I'm kind of just rambling here. So if you know anybody that has that kind of savviness, tech smartness, that's terrible wording, let me know. And, hopefully we can set up doing something like this, because I think it would be really unique. Because I could review, I do my reviews on here and stuff. I could come up and do this and this on here. But if I sit here and talk about every year of the Beach Boys and with no visuals except myself, as a podcast, it's really interesting for the audio. As a video, me saying in 1959, Brian Wilson did this, it's just not really that interesting. So I would just really like to do that type of thing. So anyway, give it some thought. Let me know. Take care.